There it is. So I was just saying to the people who were here for the live, as I was shuffling, that we started many, many, many months and moons ago with Ain. And just interested to see who is going to show up today, because it does feel like, even though the goddess meditations are going to continue, I think we're on a bit of a hiatus until the end of October, and then I'm going to start them again on Saturdays, just because there's things in September, and then there will also be a move in September, and then George and I are going to be away for a week. So rather than just have, I'll turn that on again. It's stopping and starting. I'm just on hiatus until the end of October, and then they will start again on Saturdays. And I do have those on the website already. All the dates are already in Zoom. So if this is sort of the last of the Mondays. Let's see. What's the bookmark? Bookends, not bookmark. Bookends that we have. Oh, so we start with Ain, and we end with, if you can see, oh, it's so bright, isn't it? You can't, because I have the light on. It's Inanna. Let's see if I can get her up here. Just because it's getting dark now, so I put the light on, and it totally blasted that out. We have had her before, though. I wonder if there's a better one. Hold on. Let's just see. Nope, that's the best. So there she is. So that's the image. And then it just says underneath that, Inanna, embracing the shadow. Such a beautiful image. So I'm going to put the stop share for a moment, put the sound on, and share again. Okay. So we're going to be spending a little bit of time with Inanna, which is going to be very interesting as we are sliding into a little bit of increasing darkness. Sort of brings us all the way up to the edge of the darkest time of the year. So get yourselves comfortable. It says here that Sumerian Queen of Heaven, Inanna, tricked her father, Enki, god of wisdom, into giving her the 100 objects of culture, which she then gave to humankind. Desiring to pay a visit to her sister Ereskigal, she journeyed to the Underworld. There she was stripped and killed, and left to hang on a hook for 3 days and 3 nights. Inanna was allowed to leave the Underworld only if she found a substitute. She chose her son-lover, the shepherd Damuzi, who in her absence had usurped her place on the throne of heaven. Inanna is here to tell you that a journey to the Underworld is the way to wholeness for you now. It is time to dance with your shadow, reclaim what you've denied, embrace your own dark sister, dark self. You need all those aspects of yourself. So her poem is, I went there of my own free will. I went there in my finest gown with my rarest jewels, and my Queen of Heaven crown. In the underworld, at each of the 7 gates, I was stripped 7 times of all that I thought I was, till I stood bare in who I really am. Then I saw her. She was huge and dark and smelly and hairy, with a lion's head and lion's claws, devouring everything before her. Ereskigal, my sister. She was all that I am not, all that I have hidden, all that I have buried. She is what I have denied. Ereskigal, my sister. Ereskigal, my shadow. Ereskigal, myself. So focus on your breath. And drop your breath deep into your belly. As you breathe, feel the expansion of your torso. Be aware of any place inside that may be holding tension or discomfort. And as you inhale, expand into those places. As you exhale, release the tension. And allow each breath, each inhale and exhale to drop you deeper into your inner landscape, into the moment of here and now, into the place of your inner sanctuary, a place where land and sea and sky come together, a place that holds special power for you, the power to connect with the divine. And as you find yourself in that place of inner sanctuary, allow yourself first to connect with the realm of land. Be aware of the place in which you stand or sit or lie. Be aware of the earth and the energy that comes to you through the earth and that supports you. Allow yourself to feel grounded in place. And then shift your awareness to the realm of sea and to the water that greets you in this place. However it is that it shows up. It may be a vast ocean. It may be a little sacred well or spring, or anything in between. But be aware of that water and how it moves and how it flows, and all that it reflects to you. And then bring your awareness to the realm of sky and the vast canopy of the cosmos that arcs over you. Whether you are in an enclosed space or out in nature, the sky still domes any place you are, and the air that fills the space between the earth and the sky, the element of air, brings clarity, freshness. So breathe into the elements of earth and water and air in this place of special sanctuary. And as you do, you become aware of a shift in the energy around you. And there is a crackle, like there's lightning somewhere. You see a spark, a little flash in front of you that starts to grow and take shape, take form. This is the presence of the divine feminine coming, the emanation of visitation. And in a moment, in a breath, you see standing before you Inanna. She comes to take you on a journey. So bringing your awareness once more back to your breath. Find yourself back in your place of inner sanctuary. And just take a few last moments with the goddess Inanna. And being open to any final messages that she may have for you. And being open to receiving a gift if there is one that she has to offer. And thank her for the gift, and for the insights, and for the time, the journey. As you bring your awareness back to the inhale and exhale, and you gaze upon Inanna, and you see that the solid form that she has taken starts to shimmer. It starts to transform back into energy. And as you watch, the solid form dissipates back into source. And it is just you in this space with your breath. Following that breath, following the exhale. Bringing yourself slowly and gently back to the here and now. Back to the space where you are. And when you're ready, take a deep breath, open up your eyes, make sure that you are grounded. If you need to do a sweep down your energy field, touch your feet, feel grounded. Find yourself back. And we're still recording. So, for those of you in Zoom land, oh, excuse me. I know that we did meet Inanna before. It was quite a while ago. Can't remember exactly when it was. I can go back and check when I post it. But it's interesting. I found this time meeting her, seeing that shadow self. I just felt very distinctly, and I've actually had this nudge over the last little bit of really wanting to be very clear about the difference between shadow and shame, that they are not one and the same thing. And I think sometimes we use those terms interchangeably. And so what I was very aware of this time when I met the shadow self, that what I was connected to had nothing to do with shame, nothing to do with a sense of inadequacy of who I am, or hesitation about sharing who I am with the world, or all of the ways of being that I have taken on that are not who I am, that was nothing to do with what faced me. What faced me was the truth of who I am. It was like that child self, the energy of that child self, the shadow being the container of all the truth of who I am that has been kept in that place, because of a thought that somehow it's not okay for it to come out. And I could see there was a parade, a little bit of, not a huge parade, but of people in my life that, you know, have meant so much, deeply meant so much to me. And seeing how the relationship with them, there was something about the relationship, you know, like the relationship with my mother, where there certainly would be aspects of that which brought up the other part, you know, the ways that we need to be in the world and the shoulds and things. There certainly was that, but from that pure essence of getting back to the core of the relationship, there was something about that connection that felt in the heart like coming back to the truth of the essence of self as well. And so, which I think partly comes from relationships that have perhaps crossed over as well, because you can let go of the heaviness of those relationships. So there was very much this encouragement in connecting with Inanna to cut through all of those, like the, you know, the letting go of the 7 objects at the 7 gates. Not that those are the precious things to us, but those are the robes that we have put on, and it allows us to come back to the true shadow self, which is a reflection of the essence of our light. This is who I am. When I let go of the shame of who I should be, or the gap of who I am not, I let go of all of that, then I come face to face with this, the beauty of the relationship of my non-material self that has expression through my material self. And then that is what can be brought back from the journey. So embracing the shadow is not embracing inadequacies or the ways we are not. It is about embracing our truth. It was just that sense, that reflection, and that message. So I will leave you with the embracing of Inanna over the next, what is it, almost 6 weeks. And we will see you again on Saturdays. So blessings, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording, and we will see you later.